Hi, my name is Stian, and I've been wanting solar power, batteries, solar panels, and all that good stuff for a long time. And there's so many systems you can buy these days that can provide this. But most of them, I think they are really overpriced. And for a long time, I've been wanting to get into self-reliance, creating my own energy, not paying huge amounts of taxes on electricity. Here in Sweden, we're paying about 75% tax, and that's on line rental and then your power bill. So after a lot of research, also really wanting to get this stuff, I searched around for a long time. It's expensive. But I came across this company, Fossibot. If you look, at the moment I have it stacked on top of each other. You have your main unit here that has the inverter and a 3.8 kilowatt battery. And then under you have a battery module. That's the same 3.8 kilowatts. And you can get another battery. So total, this unit, main unit, and 2 batteries. And then you'll be over, I think it's 11.6 kilowatts you'll be having then. But the price and the quality of these units, it's awesome. I looked a long time comparing it to similar units you've probably seen online. I won't mention the names, but they look pretty similar and they offer the same, but they cost twice the price. Twice the price. That's ridiculous. They're offering the same, but with a little bit less battery storage. The same output, but less storage. And it's costing, for one unit, the price of what this unit and the battery costs. I think maybe even more they charge. This model here is the 220, 240 volt European model. It has pure sine wave output. Your fuse box is inside here. The output is here. This is not a unit that you need to connect to your fuse box or anything. It is ready to go, just how it is. I'm really loving it at the moment. Put my middle finger up to the power companies, not paying them more than what I have to pay. On some days, when it's not nice weather, of course I can plug it into the wall, charge, and do it at night when the energy prices are at the lowest, using spot price or hourly rates. If you're ever considering buying a safe system that has all-in-one, you don't have to connect it to your fuse box or anything like this, I think this company here is brilliant. For me, this is the tower of power. I don't know if the company advises to stack them, but I've had them stacked. I really want to get another battery, so I have more storage capacity and more good times, more power. Right now, living in the north of Europe, there's a lot of sun outside. So I'm enjoying that and charging the system every day that I can. And only a few days maybe in the month right now I charge it through the power outlet. You can do that round the back. And also you can connect 2000 watts of solar up to that. And it has good specifications. That's awesome. And I said you can use it as, you can connect it to your power outlet, use it as a UPS as well. And it also comes with an app that you can connect to your telephone, where you can change up the settings. And if you're, you connect it to your Wi-Fi router, and you can steer it from your telephone. So if you're not at home, in a different country, you can monitor things. You can turn it off and on. You can also use Bluetooth to connect to it. So this unit, yeah, it has brought me a lot of happiness. You know, it has 3600 watt continuous pure sine wave output. That can run most things. I use it for my heat pump, washing machine, dryer, basically everything. The only thing that I'm not off-grid. I still have the power connected, but it's going to the lights and to my cooker that I make food on, because that's 3-phase. This is 1-phase. But 1-phase, that runs most things. You know, my water heater is both 1-phase and 3-phase. So I've connected that now, so it's 1-phase. Uses a little bit longer time to warm up, but doesn't use more power, it just uses a longer time to do it. But that's fine. There's loads of sun outside now. The winter's over and the grass is becoming green, and soon the leaves will be out, and yeah, the solar panels are connected in my garden. And also, you know, I also have another system that's wall mounted. And if I want to charge it even faster, you know, I can connect the power cable to this round the back. And then I also have 2000 watts of solar connected. And then that's 4.2 kilowatt or watts coming in, and it doesn't take a long time to charge. And then I'm using from my other system the solar power there, going to the wall outlet that this can connect to, and then also using solar, and it's charged. You know, they have an online presence. As you can see here, it's the Fossibot F3600 Pro. You can connect up to 2 batteries. And they are having sweet deals at the moment. Good prices. And you can contact them, they reply, as long as you contact them during their office hours. They can also be contacted via Messenger or Facebook. That's nice. You can just talk to them directly. So I have only good things to tell you about this company. Half the price of what similar companies offer. It has, it has 12 volt output, 25 amp, 12 volt output. Your car charger output. It also has 2 outputs here. You know, you could connect like LED lights or whatever you want to connect here. You know, and you can turn off or on the stuff that you're using. You can charge your telephone. I can even charge my MacBook Pro directly into here. I don't need to connect it to here. Just put in the cable here. Same with your iPhone or other phones. You know, you have 100 watts there, 20 watts there charger, and it's same here and same here, 20 watts. And then you also have your USB outputs charging. And here you know, you can change the amount, the input from your wall that you're charging it. You know, if you charge a little less, you know, for example 1600 watts, or a little lower if you feel like that, and make your batteries last longer. That stuff is useful. You know, you want your stuff to last as long as possible. These units here, I think it's 4000 cycles. But you know, if you're not using all the power that you have here in one day, maybe you're using one cycle every 2 days. Yeah, if you buy 2 batteries, maybe you're using one cycle every 3 days or whatever. And I'm never really charging it all the way down, but it's always usually charged all the way up, and the batteries are balancing, and then it's putting out power. I'm really happy with this product. It's bringing me a lot of joy. You know, it's not fun and it's not easy when you have these high power bills. It's not fun at all. So now I get low power bills, and I expect 9-10 months out of the year I mostly run on power from this awesome unit, Fossibot F3600 Pro. And you know, you have a lot of weight on your shoulders every month when you get these high bills, and it's 75% taxes. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. But this helps out on that. In the winter, you can, you know, go on hourly rate, spot price, whatever you call it in your country. You can charge it during the night when the electricity is at its cheapest. And then you can use it. You can use it during the day when it's the most expensive. You know, I don't think you'll save on taxes, but you will at least save on the electricity costs. This unit, you know, it has a pull-out handle here. It has wheels on the rear of the unit. Here. And it's easy to transport around if you need that. Say if you're working off grid and you need power and you need to move it about, or if you're out camping or similar stuff, it's no problem moving it about. Easy to maneuver about, much like a luggage bag. Of course, it has a little bit of weight to it, but when you're using the handle here, it's no stress moving it about, even if you're not strong. And this also comes with all the necessary cables that you need. You know, it comes with a cable to your solar panels, as I said, up to 2000 watts. And what is it? 20 amp, up to 20 amps of solar. So that would mean you would have one string. And say if you have 4 500 watt panels, that's all you need for this. 2000 watts charging, 7 kilowatts, 4 hours, a little bit under, and then you're charged. And if you're like me, you know, I'm also charging from my other wall-mounted solar inverter. And I'm just directing power from the sun there, going around in the back, and then also 2000 watts of solar coming in. Charges up quick like that. There's good warranty. I haven't seen any bad reviews. Of course, there's not so many English speaking reviews. So I feel that I want to cover this unit and tell people that it's a great unit. If you compare it to similar units, it's much cheaper. It's got the same technology, lithium-ion batteries. It's awesome stuff. But anyway, this is me, Steve, from the north of Europe, just telling you that this company and this product, it's really nice. I love it. You also get a bag that comes with all your cables and your warranty and your manual, and it's easy to understand. You can go on the internet site Fossibot EU and other countries, but this is the EU model, you know, 230 volt output, 3600 watt continuous sine wave output. Yeah, finally I can afford and have the good stuff and not pay double price like you do with these other companies. But anyway, welcome to my channel, and you'll be seeing more stuff about this unit and the battery and how I use it, and as I say, real world, show you how I use it out in the real world. No fake reviews. This is my opinions, this is my experience with the company and buying this unit. You know, I bought it with my own money. It's not provided from the company or anything. But as I said, it's a nice unit, twice as cheap as comparable other units that you can get here in Europe. And it works awesome. It does. Use it in your camper van, use it in your house, out camping, or if you're out in your garden, you need some power to cut the lawn, you don't have power in your house, or if you have power outage, UPS functions. Welcome to my channel, Steven's World, my journey on becoming self-reliant. See you later. Hi, this is the accessory bag that you get. You also receive like an awesome, like a lightsaber style light. You have a light here and a light here, cables, instruction manual in here. This is a cover that you can cover the inverter pot so it doesn't get wet if you're outside. This is the rear of the unit, the inverter pot. Now it tells you here. Here we have overload protection. It's where you can connect it to your wall output. Also has a light here. Different functions. Connect your battery, your second battery. Then down here you have your battery. But yeah, here is also a magnetic for your lightsaber flashlight. The tower of power, my friends.